Hello, and thanks for tuning in. In this review, I'm going to be taking a look at the final film from David R. Ellis, the guy who brought us Snakes on a Plane. And now, Shark Night. The movie's about a group of teenagers going to a lake house for a weekend getaway when a group of sharks show up and ruin all their fun. The film was originally theatrically released as Shark Night 3D. Obviously, as you can tell, they dropped the 3D gimmick from the home video version. I'll be honest, pretty much every character in this film is a completely generic stereotype, but the actors all do a decent job with what they were given. Both the plot and the pacing are also up and down throughout the entirety of the film, but I will give it credit for remaining engaging throughout in spite of this. The opening scene is pretty much the greatest scene in the movie, and is ripped directly from Jaws. I mean, if you're gonna steal from someone, you might as well steal from the best, right? The ending, however, feels like it goes on forever. While the film is only 90 minutes long, they definitely padded the runtime a bit toward the latter half. Overall, it's pretty well shot, with some pretty cool underwater footage. Though as it takes place on a lake, things do get a bit too murky sometimes. I need to make special mention of the fact that the same team that built animatronic sharks for Deep Blue Sea built animatronic sharks for this film. It's just unfortunate that the filmmakers decided to replace most of them with CG. The few bits that are still practical look fantastic, but the CG, as you would suspect, looks terrible. The original score for the film was nothing spectacular, but the soundtrack is absolute dog shit. In closing, Shark Night is far from the greatest shark film ever made, but it's also far from the worst. It's definitely a cut above any of the schlock the Sci-Fi Network's been shoveling out for the past decade or so, and I can think of far worse ways to spend 90 minutes. If you're a fan of the genre, go ahead and give this one a watch.